Understanding basic school finance doesn't take a CPA. Here is Karnes ISD Finance, plain and simple. In the spring of 2006, the Texas legislature passed House Bill 1 in an attempt to reduce property taxes and equalize state funding for all school districts. The bill required each school district to lower its tax rate by 1/3 and then increase state aid to make up the difference. Unfortunately, House Bill 1 capped a combination of local and state revenues at that 2006 funding level. This means in future years, even if KarnesISD property values go up, the school district won't be able to get any more money because even though property taxes generate more money for the district, the state will pay us less. Under the current system, the total revenue per student will never be higher than the amount of funding the district received in 2006. The oil boom in Karnes County will never help KarnesISD under the current system. The revenue level that KarnesISD is held to by this 2006 target revenue system places us in the bottom 14% of school district funding in Texas. Not only is Karnes ISD held to a 2006 funding amount, but KarnesISD is held to less funding than 86% of the schools in the state. Here's what the KarnesISD budget looks like right now. When you break it down, it's pretty simple. The rising costs of goods and services is affecting everyone, but our revenue per student is the same as it was back in 2006. We can't keep operating forever when expenses are rising faster than revenue. So how can the school district get more money? There are only 3 ways under current law. One way is an increase in student enrollment, but more students would only mean more costs. The second way is by raising the maintenance and operations tax rate, which is currently set at $1.04. The third way is through issuing bonds for capital improvements. In 2007, KarnesISD, projecting the disastrous long-term effects of this stagnant revenue, went to its taxpayers to request an increase in maintenance and operation taxes beyond the current rate. Even though 60% of the additional revenues would have flowed from the state, the tax ratification election failed. Okay, so what now? In order to balance the budget, the KarnesISD Building Improvements appropriation has been cut out completely, resulting in the deferment of needed capital projects. Employees have been cut by 18 positions, or 10%, over the last 4 years. We can cut costs more, but that means damaging important educational programs. Unless we get help from the legislature, we cannot increase revenue without increasing the maintenance and operations tax rate or issuing bonds for capital improvements. However, the state controller has projected a $27 billion deficit for Texas, and that's just to maintain their current level of services. So we are expecting a 7 to 15% additional decrease in state assistance in the next 2 years. So there it is, Karnes ISD Finance, plain and simple. Regardless of the outcome, though, Karnes ISD administrators and board will continue to manage the district's finances in a fiscally responsible manner to maximize the education possible with the limited funds available.